Yo, this your girl DW says.
This your boy Cliff the Gift, slanging that wood, not that stick.
Damn, what else we saying?
Your man might keep it 100, but just see him give that extra inch. Now listen here, we got a man Ski-Ter in the building. We gonna go ahead and get this thing started off right.
Yo, that was dope.
Can we put the says though? Can we? And we are the says.
Yes, hey man.
Clap it up, clap it up. We got a very, very, very special guest joining us this episode. Yes.
Big weed.
You know what I'm saying? We on set with it. Mr. We on set himself, Ski-Ter Jones, man.
No doubt.
The man changed your film.
Man, it's been an honor. It's been an honor meeting this man. I'm a little nervous, you know.
What are you talking about?
Because we on camera with it now. It's one thing to just be shooting the shit behind, you know.
And that's all we do.
Yeah, I know. But I'm trying to be professional. You know what I'm saying? I hold this guy here in, you know, high regards, man. This is a great, great man right here. Glad to meet him.
Same thing with her.
And I've been like, wanting him to meet Zach and Cliff too for a great time.
I met Cliff before.
I met Ski before.
Yeah. But I've been wanting him to meet him and just like vibe with him. And
yeah, we
know
was
what?
In a professional setting. I couldn't be the nigga that I am.
Yeah. So yeah, we here with the nigga vibe.
God damn.
But yeah,
I don't know why. Y'all knew as soon as I opened my mouth, you should have said, "Oh, he ain't one of us."
Yeah, nah.
Sometimes the beige.
Oh, the beige brothers.
Yeah,
you gotta fill them out.
I got you. All my life, man, you got to watch the beige brothers.
Fight. Yeah. So, Ski-Ter, man, I met you what, year? Could it be?
Last year around about January.
March. Quick funny story. I met Ski-Ter on a set of called Black Girl Erupted.
BGE?
Yeah, BGE. And I was a PA on that set, and I got on because of Sade. Shout out to Sade.
Yeah, no doubt.
And even when she hired me for the job, she was like, I'm going to bring you on as a PA, but I know you want to do camera stuff. And there's this guy, the DP named Ski-Ter. I want you to, you know, rub shoulders with him, you know, just meet him. And normally I never walk up to people. I never try to, you know, have conversations or anything with people. Like, I'd be like, whatever, if it meant to be, it'll be. I don't know. One day, I don't know, it could have been like day 5, I don't know what day it was, but I had just got the balls to walk up to him in a van, and he was with his son. And he was in there eating some watermelon. He was in the van with his son.
My favorite fruit.
And you dissed him.
And I'm like, nah. I was in true Amber form. I walk up and I'm like, hey, I'm Amber. This your son right here? He was like, yeah, that's me. I said, I'm gonna take his job. And he just like bust out laughing. And he was like, take my number down. And it's been history ever since. So I'm glad I do that, because usually I tell you I do not make the effort, but I'm glad I did, and it's been a awesome and amazing ride. Glad to have met this man.
Nah, I'm glad she did, because she's made my world on set so easy.
Dope.
That I'm honored to know her and to be her friend now. You know what I'm saying? And I want to add on to that. She comes up to me. She goes, I'm in the film and this and that. And I was like, oh, okay, what you do? She was like, well, I want to be AC. And that's when she said, who's your son's your AC? I'm going to take his job. He looked at her. He was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And then he was like, oh, okay. I was like, ooh, that's a tall glass, because this boy know what he's doing. Mm-hmm. This is why he in the position he in.
Yeah.
And she was like, but I'm going to take his job. I was like, every day she would come up to me and go, hey, I want to be on your team. And I love that. I'll tell you all the time, I love people who constantly come up, not, in a disrespectful way, but people who come up and, they talk their truth. And she was like, I want to be on your team. Every day that was there. And if y'all know Amber, she's just the coolest motherfucker there is.
Sometimes.
Yeah. He ain't see that side yet.
I'm about to say I didn't see that side.
I'm trying to tell him. I get the business clear. Go ahead.
But I love that. And then I was like, I take my number down. She did, and I said, you got to go through a trial. And the trial is you're going to have to do a couple of free joints. I got to see how. I'm not going to pay you. I want to see how you did it. If you do it, then I'll pay you. She did a couple. I remember how I got you on this thing, and you were just doing some second A scenes, and then I was like, "Your time to shine." I was like, "It's your time to shine. Get on that camera." She was like, "She got on that camera."
Yeah,
she was doing her thing. And I was like, "Okay." Then I said, after that, again, if you know Amber, is to know her and to love her. And then the second time I brought you on I forgot the show, Music and Medicine or something like that.
It's been quite a few gigs.
Yeah. Then
I learned a lot.
Yeah,
just being on set with him, like it's just amazing.
And then after that, I was like, all right, I'll start paying. I'll start paying. And then when I got the movie Clica, I called her up and said, hey, you want to be a second? You know. And the first thing I always ask is, what's the end game? You know, what do you want to do? And she said, you know, I knew she wanted to be an AC. Now, there's a difference from second to first into camera to director, so forth and so on.
Can you speak on that once we get off there? Because the people don't know that. Some people.
Okay, yeah. But and you know, so my whole thing is, I come in with a built-in AC, which is my son, and he's been knowing this since day one because he's been in, you know, so he's a bad boy. So when she said, I'm gonna take his job, I was like, yeah, slow it down. Pump your brakes. We'll get you there.
Had to check the ego because like his son was 19 at the time. I'm like 32. It's like, God damn. Like it's kind of like, and he first AC and
that's cold.
Yeah.
He's cold. And just
great father, by the way. Shout out to the dads that's in their sons and daughters' lives that's actually making a difference. God damn. I was like, damn, I wish you were my dad. No disrespect, Dad. I love my dad, but God
real
damn.
Black nepotism.
Yeah, I love it.
You're damn right. And guess what? I was about to say, we need it.
Yeah.
And here's the thing about it is, even with anything like that is, I don't know if it's so much nepotism versus who are you comfortable with? You know, who are you comfortable with? Now, I have to have, I got 4 calls that I make every time I do a show. One, I don't even have to make it. He's in the other room, which is my son. Toon Eddie.
That's his gaffer and best boy.
Yeah, got my gaffer, my best boy. Toon is my gaffer. Eddie is my best boy. And Amber. Those are the 4 I'm a call to say, what is your schedule? Why I call them for is, man, all the motherfuckers make my job easier. I always remember, I don't know, I forgot what it was, but I was getting on her and my son. Your job is to make my job easier. If you make my job easier, I make their job easier, and everybody's happy. And you know that's how it works. So they make my job easier. I can say something to them. I love her because she don't. No slack.
Bro, I be trying to tell Ski-Ter, hey, because he be hard on Eric. When I be like, yo, talk to me. Like, I'm like, don't be taking it easy on me.
I was like, she did something. I was like, it's okay.
No,
it's okay.
She was like,
not okay.
No, and everybody be like,
though. I've messed up.
Talk to her how you talk to me, Dad. You know? And I'm like, yo, take it, bro. Like, I'm not going to learn with that sweet shit. Like, it's okay.
But with that said, you know, it is, like you said, it is a part of a professionalism. He my son. I can get to her. So what the fuck? You know, that kind of stuff. But now she family. So now I can do the same thing.
Get that look.
Exactly. And that's all it is. I'll give them a look on, like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
And both of them, whoever knows, whoever's on my team. And my biggest thing with the nepotism is, again, I know Aragorn makes my job easier. I can go, hey, man, I need these cameras up in 30 minutes, both cameras. He can do both of them by himself. But now when he got a team, now he could, you know, and now he got Amber. They like 2 peas in a pod. It's like, I know my camera is set. So I ain't got to worry about anything. And that's, for me, that's everything. Because usually I'm dealing with something else.
Yep.
So I don't have to, if I have to micromanage you,
But and also I want to speak to something too that you said. They're qualified. It's not that you're giving anything.
Right.
Like you said, they're qualified for this position. You know, what I want to also speak to you about too is how you said the importance of Amber raising her hand. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't do that. Just the importance of raising your hand and staying in somebody's face with a genuine intention. You know, speak to that.
Well, the biggest thing is, you know, I'm very fortunate and blessed. And I'm always asked to give, you know, go and talk, especially to different, you know, film schools, USC. Which one did you go to?
LA Film School.
LA Film School, New York Film Academy. This motherfucker. I need to talk to you too.
No, you good.
I go and give, you know, lectures. And the first thing I do is I give people my phone number. I said, here's the thing about it is, what is it, 100 of y'all? All right, I'm going to give everybody my phone number. Everybody's like, yo, you giving out your number? I said, yeah, why? Nobody's going to call. Maybe 5, 6 out of the 100. And those are the ones I want to help. because they shown me that they're about it. And that's what I told her. Okay, here, give me your number. Hey, give me a call, so forth and so on. And that's what she did. So I want to help people who want to, damn, hey, I'm going to get on your nerves.
That's helping themselves.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. That's how I feel about podcasting. Like, people come up, how did you do that? Man, go do your research first, and then I'm not just finna sit up here and give you every damn thing. Because what happens with that is I can't tell you how many times people call me, especially my brothers from DC. Hey, Joe, I got this person coming out there. Can you talk to him? And I go, nah. At first, I used to do it. At first, I'm giving them game. Mm-hmm. I'm on the phone 2-3 hours with them. Da-da-da-da. They never make it out here. So now I done spent 2-3 hours doing what? Nothing. Mm-hmm. So what I do now, when they get out here, tell them to give me a call. Here's my number. As soon as they get out here, I want to know how
serious are you?
Boom.
How serious. Yeah.
Boom. So, and we got to have fun. Amber knows we're on set. We having fun. We talking shit.
It's never work.
Yeah,
it's
never work. But I make sure it's never work. Simple fact that's why I'm so I want to be prepared, because the more we prepare, the more we can have fun. That's why when she first came, I was like, no. And it wasn't just her, but especially when you're loading in. When you're loading in, you just want to get all the equipment wherever the place is. Mm-hmm. And I was like, no, we can't do this. It has to go in an L or a U, because we got to go in there and get it. If I'm hopping over stuff to get this and then I'm going to fall and this and that, I'm mad as shit. Mm-hmm. So no, it's about having that more of a
system.
Something that can be replicated. You got to have a system. And when you have a system and everybody adheres to that system, it's better for you. And my job, again, her job is to make my job easier. My job is to make and when I'm usually directing. But when I'm a cinematographer, my job is to make the director's job easier. So that's how it goes. And the more I can do my job, the more they should be able to do their job. I don't want to have to micromanage. If I have to do that, I'm fucked.
Hold on. You know that mentality that you just stated, whatever it takes to make your job easier. That's my whole thing. Yeah. So, like, I don't mind coming in, 10, 15 minutes early if that's going to make my job easier to set up this. It would have been plenty of times people be like, why you don't start till it's like, bro, is it hurting you? I'm not complaining. Let me fucking do it. It's helping y'all. It's helping the team, bro. Just let me do it. Like, we good.
Now I got to ask you something. Something happened on Clicker and I'm gonna set it up like this. I'm gonna let her tell it, but I'm gonna set it like this. Because she was the newest person on the team, she didn't get paid like everybody on the team. We had to make sure but she was the first person there. She was the last person to leave. She was always the one to take care of me. And when my son comes to me and goes, Dad, next time we shoot, she got to get just as much money as everybody else. What happened?
He made it right. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. I appreciate it. Aragorn did that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciated that.
The dude you dissed and told you was gonna take his job.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, Ski-Ter is doing such a great job with this. Like, you doing a great job with him. Like, I don't know.
But
man.
even before he did that, I saw it anyway. Yeah. I saw it anyway, and she got a bonus. The bonus made she tied everybody else. Right? Am I correct? She tied the money she was that everybody else got. We made it that she got it now within the bonus. It right.
Yeah.
Why? It's because now if she wasn't doing what she was supposed to do. I say that shit, put him in my pocket.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But because she did that, it was like, nah, I believe in her.
Yeah.
And I want her to believe in us, so we got to take care of each other.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So
yeah, but I was so grateful to just be on set and learning, because I've learned way more being on Ski-Ter sets than at the school. I kid you not. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I be coming back and telling Zach, I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm like, that's why they...
Hold on. I got a story about that. Because when I first met her, remember the video you showed me? Mm-hmm. This is how we
the
were
moving
doing.
car thing?
Exactly.
Yeah, the old system. The old system where we keep turning.
We were doing something. She looked at us like, I ain't doing it right. I was like, what? Did she show me a video of her in film school doing it? And I just started laughing.
Yeah, they didn't know no better.
That's a good way. But we're gonna do it this way, and if it works for us, then now you got 2 ways.
Yeah.
But it was funny as shit. She tried to like, yeah, check this out.
Just trying now just be humble, shutting the fuck up on set, just listening now. You know what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers know what they're doing. Okay?
That's Amber, though. That's Amber.
But you know what? I love that, though. That's why.
She'll admit when she's wrong.
Oh, yeah.
It take a little minute. She'll
Clip,
do it on the process.
I know you're not talking. I literally got a clip on the page of you showing this nigga he wrong.
Like I said.
Well, what I said was, I said that. Like,
I just sat here and gave you credit.
He fucking mansplaining.
And then here it is. You just want to
shitted on the credit, but you shitted on the credit at the same time.
How?
He was giving me credit and you shitted on it. Like, what the fuck? Like, get the fuck out of here.
It wasn't.
Like, get the fuck out of here. Is a compliment a compliment if it got a little dirt on it? No, nigga, fuck out of here.
You might be right about that. You might be right about that.
Shut the hell up. But, Ski-Ter, so, because Cliff, I be trying to tell, because Cliff aspires to be a DP. And I be trying to tell him.
Well, we're going to get him on the next one. I remember, because you came out and worked with us before. And
no, I need you to break down what an actual DP is.
I will. But my biggest thing is, for me is people knowing everybody got a role. Everybody got a role. Mm-hmm. And usually I'm the director. So I got blessed because, I came through being a director, getting kicked all the way down to a swing. Because I needed the money. Hey, this lifestyle is real. And, and I was blessed that I had some friends be like, all right, man, you can't direct, but I can give you this money for a swing, but it ain't, but this. I was like, all right, but it was the best thing for me.
I want to be on set every day.
Dude.
That's it. If I could be on set, I could make it.
And I learned so much. Mm-hmm. My whole thing was, as a director, I didn't know this. I didn't know any of that stuff because I'm the creator. I'm the one walking around going, But the ins and outs of it, man, I'm so happy that I went, I was a swing, then a grip, then a gaffer. Then people start asking me, I always tell people I'm a director that knows how to light. So that's why I get cinematography jobs. Mm-hmm. And I've been lucky and blessed. Because most of the time, those the directors that I do work with in the past couple of years, they're first time, maybe second time directors. So I'm their other eye. As a director, I'm their other eye that I know how to light. Because I bring in
the experience.
I bring in my experience. I bring in my DPs. I bring in my DPs and go, look, this is what we can do. And this is where I always try to tell people, we can win, you can be right, or you can win. Which one you want to do? I want to win. So my whole thing is, I'm just, for math's sake, they're going to pay me $2,000 a day, just the DP. And I know I'm going to have to do more than $2,000. I'm going to have to do more. So what I'll do is I'll say, okay, let me bring in my DP for $1,000. I go, and I'll call them up, and I go, look, I got 3 DPs. And I call whoever, I want to go, look, I got a, 20, 25-day joint. You're going to come in, and what it's going to do is we both, I'm the DP, but I'll take the cinematography credit. I'll give you the DP credit. We'll share the money. So now that $2,000, and you don't think the production likes that? They're not out of money. They're not out of money. It's me that's,
I'm still here.
So my whole thing is, again, as long as they take care of me as in, hey, man, I don't want, your job is to make my job easier. So if they come in and take my job, make my job easier, that's what they're there for. So I share the money. And I share the credit. So, and I don't mind me first right now at this present moment, I don't mind not having the DP credit. My credit I want is the director credit. Mm-hmm. That's why I always take the cinematography credit. The cinematographer is the DP. But now, this day and age, remember the creator. The creator had 2 DPs. And one of them won 2 Academy Awards. And he was the one saying, no, more productions need 2 DPs. So again, man, at this level, I want to bring in people who are going to make my job easier, and that's a theme. My job easier, so I can make their job easier. And I take care of my people.
Hire vets.
Yeah,
and that's what I was going. But I was actually where I was going to next, as you kind of touched on each one of them individually. But how you started out, and as you went through and being a director, how you saw the importance of delegating tasks.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah,
you have to. But you have to, like you said, you have to get people who know, and you get on ClickUp. How many people did I bring in for free? Remember, we called them free 99s. I was like, we'll bring you on set. It was our guy. What's his name? It's the twin and
Ryan.
And one was Ryan and the Spanish kid. What's his name?
I know from blanking.
Yeah, but yes, but because they go to film school, and Ryan is, I love Ryan to death, but in film school, because I didn't go to film school. All I know is from,
hands-on experience.
Hands-on experience. So most of the time when I go to these schools, they want to tell you about theory. They want to show you,
we butt heads.
And I'm like, yeah, but what are you going to do when you get on set? So Ryan had been on, which was great for him. He was away for the summer, and his dad called me and he's like, "Hey, I would love for you if you can have him on." I was like, "You caught me at a great time. I just got this movie. He can come on. He's gonna be my free 99 guy. He's not gonna get paid. He's my intern, but I can guarantee you, in the next 2 months, he's gonna learn more than he did in the last 3 years." And what did he do when he got off set? I don't know how. He was just like, I'm ready to go conquer the world now, because it is all due to, you get on set, you learn more, because every situation is not the same. And I can't tell you, I can't tell you, I could sit up here and I got so many people to thank, Eli Franks, Mr. Franks, Jeff Carolyn, Papa Franks, exactly. Jeff Carolyn. Those guys taught me how to grip gaffer, and those are my DPs, but they taught me how to grip and gaffer before, so to become now a cinematographer that a director that knows how to light.
Yeah, and Jeff started off as a first AC.
Yep.
So he's a stickler for it. He be on your ass with it. So
and I used to tell them, Amber and
they better not be able to say shit to you.
Yeah.
So that's instilled in me. I'm like, hey, and I be telling him hey, he don't want them to say shit to us. Let's get to it.
Exactly.
That's the
because
motto.
I always shoot with 2 cameras. So there's A camera and B camera. Squad. And because I'm running around doing other things, I'll usually let my my DP do A camera, and I'll do B camera. So I know I always let them get their crew, because again, they know who they work with good. So they'll get their AC and their second AC. Well, usually I get their AC, and then we get. But I always have Aragorn and Amber, because I know we're a great team. However, I don't want A team saying shit to B team. I was like, don't you know? Yeah. If they're telling you something, that means we didn't do our job,
right?
And and they know their stuff now, so I don't have to. But the great thing about this whole thing is they don't need me anymore. Amber's out doing her thing. Aragorn is he blew up. And, they're so young. Aragorn just turned 20, and he's
gonna be a beast.
He's doing his thing. If I do too.
Just off of the age, that's what I'm talking about. It's bro, if I knew what I knew back when I was
you don't understand that yet. You don't understand that yet. And she's just in the last year, just to see her growth,
fast paced.
And exactly. But she deserves it, because she comes to work and she does the work. That's the big thing about it, is she does the work
on time too.
I can never ever bring somebody on set. And matter of fact, her and I have grown. So I remember. Do you remember when it happened? How me and you got really close?
Damn.
I can tell you.
Nah, what's the moment? What's the moment?
Me and you. I had to ride back in the van.
Oh, yeah.
And me and you were talking shit the whole goddamn time.
About
everything. It was about everything.
Yeah.
I got out that motherfucker. It's like, that's my girl.
Yeah.
That's my girl. I mean, we talked about.
We could vibe.
We talked about everything. We laughed the whole time. We laughing like a motherfucker. You know, and another thing too is one thing that I like that Amber did, you know, this is how you get more money on set is sometimes they have drivers for the equipment, but sometimes they leave it up to me to, hey, do you want a driver? I don't want a driver. I want my peoples to get more money, even if it's $50 a day to get more money.
Right.
So, so I would say, Amber, do you want this? Of course, she was like, yeah, give me that money. And then, and so I would always go, and she was, again, the night before I was like, look, we need to we need to truck here at this time, so forth and so on. I never had to worry. Again, if I don't have to worry, that's the one. That's the one.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
I could trust you to handle the job.
That's it. You know what trust.
Like to credit that to my mom. I get my work ethic from my mom. You know what I'm saying? She gonna get the business cleared.
Way to go, mama.
Yeah.
Also, that military whipped it into you, too.
No, I would never give it the credit. Bro, before the military, I was always an on-time person. They just like, I'm not a nasty person. That's what I say. Like, I do my little weekly cleanings. It used to be every 2 before the military. But I joined when I was like 18, so I was still young. I didn't know any better. Yeah.
Well, like when I pulled up today, you were like, "Oh, you early." I was like, "What?"
He looked at the
early
time.
is to be on time. To be on time is to be late.
And to be late is what? Unacceptable.
Yeah.
Unacceptable.
I'm always on time. I hate being. I even like to come early just to scope the scene.
That's all
out,
I do.
You know?
That's all I do.
What I'm up against.
Exactly. If I sit in my car for 15 minutes, I'm fine. Mm-hmm. And that's what I was going to do today. But you had just hit me, and I was like, "Well, I'm right in front now."
Yeah.
I was going to just sit there until
Nah, we appreciate it. We wasn't on. I would have liked for you to walk in and like just us on our shit.
I don't care about that.
I appreciate it.
You know what?
Yeah.
This is
it was on CPT.
First and foremost, it's a
ZPT.
blessing.
No, thank you for even coming. Like, listen, so
it was on ZCT.
Yeah, Zach time. Fucking Zach.
ZCT.
Zach.
Because you're not on camera, now everybody can talk about you.
Zach, you give us the ammo. Do you not realize that?
I know.
Like, if you was here on time,
You could do it if
I take it in.
I literally tell you, hey, when you come here,
And that's what you do. Just take it and just keep it moving.
this is what fucked me and Cliff up. He the one that sets the time.
He sets the
like,
time
got
every
the
time.
fuck up. Like, so we're still good for 3? It's fucking 3:15, my guy. What are we doing?
I know. I called this morning. I was like, "What should I bring? And what time should I come?"
Just your taste buds, because we originally came. We got Ski-Ter on because I was telling him he wanted to, like, damn, can I get some fish? Because I be hyping up Cliff fish. Cliff makes the best fish I have ever tasted. I'm not even gassing.
We'll see.
I hate to give this nigga his credit.
We wanted to cook before so he could be on here and really tell you nothing.
I hate to give this nigga his credit, but I got to give it, like, because like he hate to give me mine. So like shit, he shit on my
Do
parade.
unto others as they would do unto you.
So yeah, there you go. But it is so, like, I don't know what he doing. I even tried to. He gave me the recipe. I try to do it. It's the way he cut it up. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
People,
I'm just saying, I don't know, but it's really good because I got a strike against me according to Ski-Ter because I was like,
what do you mean according to Ski-Ter?
I really don't take that because like every time I hit them up, they've been there. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
like,
so let's set it up.
So
we're storytellers.
Okay, so
I've been there 3 times. I only ate that once.
I was hyping up Mom's house. Those who know me, I was hyping them up on the Instagram. I'm like, man, best fit, like, because it tastes like home. It tastes like Louisiana. I still say that. I kid you not. The fish fire and the shrimp fire. Am I lying?
It's close.
It's good for LA, right?
That's what I say. It's close.
For LA, it's the best thing out here.
Yes, it's the best I've had in LA.
LA, I kid you not. It is the best.
I'm sorry I didn't get to taste it.
Yeah, okay. Until this nigga Cliff came over one day and fried his fish. But we gonna get over so well. But anyway, so I'm hyping it up. I'm posting them every day. I literally went every day for a week one time. So everybody was like, damn, I gotta try it. Even Ski-Ter. He was like, I gotta try it. One day Ski-Ter called me. I don't know why he ain't hit me up beforehand because I could have told him, hey, man, they been a little shaky. Don't go right now because you're not the only one.
I took the family, my peoples came in town. I mean, I got a crew of motherfuckers.
I'm telling people, man, my girl Amber told me about this.
We get to that motherfucker. We like 8 deep in that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, Ski-Ter. I'm kid you not. If you would have had it, though.
And just let him whoop her ass.
Everybody in the car. But if they would have been on their shit, I'm telling you, it would have been the best. You would have been in for
Here's
a
the thing
surprise.
on it. We get there, and I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Everybody hyped. I was like, yo, Amber said this, Amber said that. We hyped because we know. Man, we get there. Let me order this. Oh, we don't have that. Oh, okay. Well, let me get this. We don't have that either.
This is bad promo.
Okay, can y'all have this? We don't have that. I'm like, we got some fries. $20,000 for fries. I was like, I called Amber. I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
They did that to Shy too.
Oh, shit, for real?
Shy went up there too. They ain't have shit on the menu, so I was like, damn.
You could be the best at something, but if you aren't consistent, you suck.
Yeah.
And I get it. I get it. You know, the thing about it, I do get it. I used to work in a restaurant, so I understand it. But that wasn't a good look.
Yeah, listen.
That's what I say. You could be the best at something, but if
and
you
then
aren't
she tried to
consistent,
then she tried to say, "Well, go here." No.
I told him to go to third base. Is third base good? Keep it. Third base is fire. You still can go.
Look,
everybody go to third base.
It was too young. It was too young. I had Mama's House on my brain. It was too young.
Yeah. But still, we going for the food. I'm always gonna recommend because I'm a picky eater. I don't just be.
Hold on, y'all.
Fixers ain't got shit on Mom's House.
Burger spot.
For the win. He had for the win.
Oh yeah.
He had for the win.
Yeah.
My thing with Amber is, Amber considers herself a foodie, and she says she's a foodie because she's picky.
I didn't say that. I said the foods that I do hype up, they're pretty fucking good because I don't eat a lot.
Amber goes.
If you gonna say it right, nigga.
All right. Amber orders chicken tenders.
And
Amber
I can
does
tell
not-
you the best chicken tenders on the fucking spot.
I'm a chicken tender guy.
Amber
Main
does not
chick.
eat
Y'all
chicken
put
with
me
the
on
bone.
main chick.
I
Main
was about
chick.
to say,
Main chick, the best hot chicken spot.
Yeah.
It used to be Hot Mother Clucker. I don't even bring them up no more.
Amber don't
Sorry.
eat peas. Amber don't eat. What else you don't eat, bro?
A lot of shit.
Amber really eats chicken, hot dog, chicken
I
tenders.
don't eat hot dogs.
You don't eat
So
hot dogs?
no, I stopped when I saw how they made them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Try you something else. Don't eat pork chops. You still eat pork chops, right?
Sometimes.
So shut your ass up.
Occasionally.
A nigga that eat chitlins,
I don't eat
pig
chitlins.
lips.
I don't eat chitlins. Nah,
Pig lips, pickle feet.
I am really from Louisiana. This is what me and Amber differ. Like, I be trying to argue with her about this stuff because I be like, how are you from there and you don't be eating certain things? You know, like,
Are you a country boy or city boy?
I was born in Oklahoma. So you talking about chitlins? I used to eat chitlins.
Yeah, I
like
don't eat no
chitlins. Pig feet. I don't eat any of that now.
Yeah, I know.
But back
Turkey
in the day,
necks, boiled meat. I don't do none of
all
that.
I used to.
It's all
fried
moderation
eggs,
now.
all that. I used to eat all that. I don't eat any of it now.
raccoon. Did you ever eat raccoon?
I had raccoon
You
too.
ate possum.
All that, dude.
I just feel like tough meat.
Squirrel,
Alligator?
exactly. All that.
You
all
shouldn't be
that.
eating it.
I ate all that.
Yeah.
Still do, but it's in moderation. I'm not gonna just.
I don't eat. I stopped eating it a long time ago.
You was just cooking up something crazy
Rabbit.
that you should. Yeah, rabbit.
Rabbit.
You
Yeah, no, rabbit's pretty good.
No, I smoke. I smoke the shit out of
Yeah,
it.
These
rabbit's
niggas is eating pets. Like, this shit crazy. You know how many people I know got like,
No, the last time I had
they
rabbit,
would
it was
do-
pretty good.
No.
I haven't had it in a while, but the last time I had rabbit,
smoked some rabbit. I smoked this
You,
rabbit, man. Brian.
you gotta remember, man. We in L.A.
And that's what I'm saying.
We don't get that much.
I'm not. I don't do that. I wasn't doing that when I was
a
back.
kid in my
I didn't even-
barbershop.
yeah.
I went to my barbershop. They all wanted some rabbit. Niggas was eating it, didn't even know
He
what it
had
was.
FaceTime. I'm
Damn,
talking
what
about
is
whole rabbit, legs stretched out like this on the bitch.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's still in me.
poor animal.
I'm really from where I'm
Nah,
from.
I'm so. I went from Oklahoma to Washington D.C., which is a culture shock.
Yeah.
And then from D.C. to here. So my whole thing with any of that, I'm so freaking L.A. now. It's ridiculous. Hey, where you going? I'm going to sushi.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I
I'm
wouldn't.
going to sushi. You know, and it's just like,
Is it gluten free?
Yeah.
all that. All
Yeah.
that now. It's just like,
It's like I came out here and was like literally trying to find home out here. So I was looking for like, where can I buy this from? You know what I'm saying?
My guy came and went straight to the hood. Like he
I moved
went
straight to Compton.
He went to
oh,
Compton.
you really?
Yeah,
I moved
I'm
from
over here in the
Baton Rouge to
Valley, Hollywood, Sherman Oaks. Like,
You're damn right.
I don't know.
I moved from hood to hood. It was
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
the same thing.
He literally went from Compton to Long Beach.
And plus, I love Caribbean food, so that was my whole thing is Inglewood, all them places to get my Caribbean food. But now it's one right by the crib, and I'm so happy because I get that joint all the time.
I've had bad Caribbean food out here. Like,
I don't eat that.
Oh yes, you don't.
You eat whole fish too, huh?
No, I don't.
With
That's
the
another
eyeballs
thing.
and everything.
Nope. Don't get me wrong. Matter of fact, when I told her I was coming over for fish, she was like, "You don't eat fish," and I was just like, "No. I think you should." She was like, "Oh yeah, you eat fried fish." Because I'm not a sushi guy. They are. Aragorn and his mom got a great palate. I'm with you. Chicken tenders.
What are you talking about? My palate is great too. Our palate is great too.
Yes, but I'm just saying, exactly.
Why are we eating raw fish? Why are we eating raw fish?
I'm not.
Like, come on, like
I'm not.
Our palate bad because we not eating raw food. Like, come on, man.
You don't want to experience nothing. Yes.
Get your ass. That's why I can't go to jail. You know what I'm saying? That's like literally why I keep it on a straight and narrow. Like, I'm a law-abiding citizen, baby. I don't play around. I don't mess around. No broomsticks getting shoved up this coochie or none of that. I kid you not. Sorry, man. I'm trying to be professional. We got the president on the podcast.
That's why I fucked with you. That's why I love it.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of the presidential though, and we speaking of going to jail. Let's get to a topic, a main topic. This nigga need to be locked up. Maybe
he's not going to jail though.
He's not going to jail. But we were talking about the P. Diddy situation. I've read parts of the deposition. Amber has read parts of the deposition.
I read the whole thing.
She read the whole thing. Skitty, have you read any of the deposition?
I have not, but I've, what I've seen, and what people, you got to remember, I grew up with him.
You're right.
DC.
Right.
Y'all the same, same age.
So
you can't tell because you look good.
I believe me, I was.
Was he really puffy?
You know what? I didn't know puffy. My whole thing is I knew I was the man standing next to the man standing next to the man. Because most of my friends, I went to University of Maryland, and everybody else went to Howard. As much as I was down at Howard, I should have went to Howard. So they were at Howard, so they knew him. And then when he did get Bad Boys, most of my friends are, the Noble Arm Ra, Lawrence, Ron Lawrence, D-Dot. All of them, they're, Bad Boys #1 producers on there. Mm-hmm. Right. So, I knew him by
association.
6 degrees of separation.
And how I got out here was Kid and Play, Wiz. Mm-hmm. Wiz is my boy and Kid is my boy. I mean, not that Play is not, but, I see Kid and Wiz all the time. Exactly. The Beige brothers, exactly. And so I knew him just because association. So I don't, but, it's not, my whole thing with that, and this is with anybody, and we in Hollywood, we see him all day, every day, the stars and this and that. It's how people treat you. That's why just the other day, a friend of mine, and that's why when she says the president, I go, nah, we friends now, But I don't believe in mentors. I don't believe, I always call anybody.
Friendships.
Yeah, exactly.
You remember that? Yeah, it's like friendships.
Yeah, I don't, because what happens is, for me, this is not, I think that's the corporate world is when the mentorships, because you kind of need it in the corporate world. But outside of that, I don't even know if you need it there, but it's just a lexicon now. Mm-hmm. But for me, it's friendship. My biggest thing is, hey, I'm a friend. I want you to do well, because the better you do, the better I do. So therefore, I want to give you this knowledge. I want to, and I don't want to be, above anybody. What I always tell you, you don't work for me, you work with me. I had my partner. My partner was like, man, I'm tired of working. I want you to work for me. I was like, come on, because me and him got into it one time. And he was like, no, man, you work for me. I was like, man, I work with you. I work with you. Stop saying that. I was saying, so this whole thing with the mentorship, I don't believe in that. I believe in, a friendship. If you want to call it something, call it a friendship. Yeah. Or just call it, that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? So anyone has some, I just think that's giving your power away.
Right.
I want you to be able to come to me and be like, hey, can you teach me this? I'd be like, yeah, come on. But that doesn't mean I'm here, you're here. Because at some point
I can learn something from you at some point.
Exactly. And that's why I used to say it all the time. I used to say it all all the time. There's something I don't know. I tell my son, I tell everyone all the time, because he's one of those.
He's gonna keep you in the loop with the new shit.
And I always go, dude, just always tell me, always let me know, because one person don't know everything.
The idiot is the one who thinks he knows everything.
Exactly. And I like what was Ford said. They said, well, you don't know anything about cars. He was like, yeah, but all the motherfuckers that I hired, they know everything about cars.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So that's me. I'm that guy. I'll be like, I want to put you in a place. That's why the first thing I ask you is, what's your end game? Hey, I want to be this. Okay, well, if it's a place I can put you, I'm putting you. Like you. I know you want to be a DP. So therefore,
that's why I asked you to explain the DP route, because he might not even really want to be a DP. Like, just because that's why I want to get Cliff on more sets so he can like really know like what takes, because like he just been on sets and just figuring it out. You know, he ain't go to school, he ain't go to film school.
Just been making money for like the last 6
self-taught, watching YouTube videos.
You know,
right.
Bro,
We
hey, bro, shut the hell up, nigga. I don't need to know you make. Of course, you making money.
I'm saying that I started hustling.
Yeah, you have
the
to.
thing. You know what I'm saying?
But he's self-taught, and I just want him to like get the industry experience so he can know like, nah, this is like
well, we're
really
gonna,
the standard.
and that's another thing too. Is now you another thing too. This is the biggest thing I tell people all the time, including myself. Hey, man, what is your network? Mm-hmm. Who is your network? It's because you need to know such and 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 such to get in. Man, we were I was blessed to get BGE. Mm-hmm. Why? Because of who you said earlier. Sade. Shout out to
her
Sade.
and Deshaun. Love them, man. They say hit me up.
Exactly. I love them too. Love them.
Good people.
And from there, Clicker. Why? Because Michael Green is my boy.
He cool too. I bring the morale up. Speaking of Michael Green, I like to bring the morale up on set. You know what I'm saying? I got this from school actually. It's called the paperclip.
Yep.
The C47s. And I just going like tagging people, so I got like a shit ton of videos back and forth. You go through our thread, it's just me and him.
Who put this on me? Oh, Amber, goddammit.
Yeah.
And then we put it on Amber.
Only while I was ever working though. They only give me like, you see the pictures and I'm over here bent over holding like the camera. Like, look, fuck out of here.
We like this.
It's like, it don't count. Like,
it
come
does
on.
count.
I'm getting y'all when y'all chilling.
Doesn't matter. It does count. It does
It's
count.
there.
But
It does count.
But it's never work, and I really do like.
We have so much
that.
fun, and again, man, that's the biggest thing for me is get a crew around that I can have fun with, and these are people I talk outside. I talk to her. I talk to Toon. I talk to Eddie. I talk to Michael Green and I are on set. I just went to lunch with Sade the other day for her birthday.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah.
So
Ski-Ter's birthday coming up too. He's a Gemini.
Yeah. You have to. Who are you associating yourself with? Because they're the ones that's going to give you, a chance or opportunity or something. That's why they always say for film school, that's the number one thing. Everybody always say, well, they're going for the network. I go, yeah, but you're spending $50,000 a year to go for a network. And I'm not saying it's not worth it because some of them are. But this is not the 60s and 70s where, it was only a select few that could. Now everybody can be a DP. Everybody can be a writer. Everybody can be a director. Everybody can be a whatever they want to be.
They spend that 50. I went to school like I'm.
Well, you got on a
but this is what my thing is. I got paid to go to school.
Exactly.
This motherfucker's taking out loans, and they don't even take it seriously. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing here? Y'all taking out No, actually, your parent is taking out this loan because they did the parent plus, and y'all not even taking it serious.
I don't like that. That's the only thing I have a gripe about because I go to these schools and I see what. Another thing too is I'm not saying don't go to school, but what I am saying is like you said, go there and learn. And some of these schools they give you busy work. Mm-hmm. They don't give you. I'm like. I've been on these sets, and they don't have the correct they don't know how to do a C-stand. I'm like, you've been in school for 4 years. How do you not know this? Yeah. They don't know this. They don't know that. And that burns me. That burns me.
I think schools can like really benefit. You know what I learned a lot on your sets, like techniques and the proper way of doing things and handling the equipment. They don't teach you the proper way of handling the equipment so this shit can last you longer than what it's supposed to.
Because they buying it every day because they didn't buy what they wanted.
Them students,
they're not buying it every day. That old stuff. That's that was another thing.
And it's like all this
old, and I'm like, we don't teach that anymore. Where's the aperture? And I don't want to put, but aperture, where's the Novas? Where's the this? Where's the new stuff? Because that's what we're using these days.
Still on the Fernals and Fernels and all this shit.
And not that we're not using them. And it's not that you don't need to know that. But this day and age, it's the times. You got to get up with the times. Mm-hmm. And that's what I learned. My biggest thing against school is y'all not teaching them what they need to know. When they come to me and they don't know anything, but then they want to get paid, they want to get paid all this money. And it's like, I should have paid you anyway. You don't know anything. So that's why everybody that comes to work for me, unless I already know them, and then they have to work for free at least 2 to 3 times.
And I wasn't even tripping. I was like, man, this is extra school for me, and I'm learning.
She was
especially when you know you can show somebody what you can.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm an asset. I'm never a liability.
Right. Boom.
Like,
Boom.
I'm like, bro, let me come in and show you what I can do
and
for free. Come on, all right, I can do it. And that's what I be telling Zay, like, hey, don't be looking at the price. I know everybody out here, life is life, and you need the money, but don't look at the far side. Like, I've done a lot of just to get my BTS shit back up. Build that page back up. I've been doing like little shit, like let me just pop out, do this just to get it back, just so I can get the content, and it's gonna come from that. I don't be tripping about that.
Most of my big paydays came from free stuff.
Same.
You know, with Clicker, we got Clicker because about 1.5 years ago, Mike called me and he was like, "Hey man, they want to do a screen test for one of their artists to see if he can carry a movie, and I need you to help me." And I was like, cool. You know, I that's my dude. Anytime he called, I'm like, yo, what up? Because I know, you know, he got me and I got him. Mm-hmm. So we went out there and we put it down. It was just me and him. We set up all the, you know, everything. We didn't have a crew. It's just me and him. And, you know, 6 months later, you know, he called me. He was like, yo, they want to do that movie. And at the time, he wasn't going to direct it. It was going to be somebody else. And he said, I was like, oh, congratulations, because he was the writer of it. Congratulations. And then he was like, yeah, they want me to direct it. I was like, oh, dude. You know, I was like, yo, my dude. And he was like, and they want you to shoot it. I was like, well, why they want me to shoot it? You know, he was like because he was like, they really liked they really liked how it looked when they blew it up on screen. And I was like, okay. And this is right after BGE. And again, that came because I did something for free. I didn't get paid for that with the first thing. You know, I didn't get paid for that. I just went because it was my boy. And I personally like, you know, I'd rather be working than at home just, you know, spending money.
Mm-hmm. I was just saying, I'm like, man, I'm just spending, man. Ain't nothing coming in right now.
And that's my whole thing is I'd rather be on there because I know I can't spend as much if I'm on set. Well, that's not true. Last year I spent a lot more.
Yeah, I just be spending.
But believe me, you gotta, you know, go to these functions, and, you know, I made my money as an actor, so I've been very blessed doing this whole thing. That's why when people say, oh, it doesn't happen, I go, no, it happened to me. When I was out here, I was broken into joke. I'm walking down the street. A man tapped me on the shoulder and said, can I put you in a commercial? I was like, how much money y'all gonna pay me? He was like, well, you got to get the commercial. I was like, when I get the commercial, how much y'all gonna pay me? You know? And he was like, well, go down here, tell him I sent you, and you'll get the audition. Booked it. So booked it. I was like, how much money y'all gonna pay me? And at the time, I had a chipped tooth. So my man, who his name was Galen Young, I still remember it today. He said, hey, can I get you an agent? I was like, yeah. Do I have to pay them? He was like, nah, this is what's going to happen. I ain't know nothing about the game. Mm-hmm. Here's another. I ain't know nothing about the game. He was like, they're going to just send you out on auditions. I was like, okay.
And when you get paid.
And you get paid. And then I said, okay. So when I went to meet them, the lady was looking and she was like, can we fix your tooth? And I was like, nah, that's my sexy. I was like, that's my sexy. What were you talking about? And she was like, well, I think you would do very well, but we have to fix your tooth. And I was like, all right. I was like, all right, but I ain't got no money, so it doesn't matter. She was like, well, we'll fix, we'll pay to get it fixed. And I was like, hold on. So they're going to pay. So they see something. And got it fixed. The next 5 auditions I went with, I booked. And
light skin privilege,
man,
fucking light skin.
I booked and I had a friend. If you Google me, you'll see.
It was on Wayne's. Yeah. I love the video.
Huh?
Not Ed and Eddie. The brothers.
Yeah, Wayne brothers.
It was the Wayne's brothers, but you was also on. Malcolm.
I've been on so much.
Was it on Malcolm and Eddie?
No, it was on Parenthood. I've been in so.
You can literally.
Go.
We gonna tag him in here, but he literally put together and I love the way you did it because it was fast. It was like a 2-minute, 30-second video.
I took that off.
What?
You did?
I took it off because
I sent it to you.
No.
I sent that to them.
Oh, you did?
Nice.
But I took it off.
I was like, I love this.
Yesterday. I took it off yesterday.
Okay.
Why? Is because the site is called We On Set, not Ski-Ter Jones. So when you go there, We On Set has to stand alone. Now, Ski-Ter Jones is a part of We On Set, but Amber's a part of We On Set. Cliff going to be a part of We On Set. Aragon's a part of We On Set. So now We On Set is the entity. It doesn't matter who's in that joint.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? And that video said Ski-Ter. It was all about who I was.
Could have been a founder, though.
Well, yeah, I am the founder, but it's still, I wanted to
Meet
be
the founder.
I
think that's a good
one
video.
One day it will come back out.
Yeah,
one day
I like
it will
that.
come back out. I'll put it back out. But after I put more videos about the company, the company is We On Set. I just happen to be the man on We On Set.
Now I got my camera. Now I'm definitely catching some BTS shit for sure. I can't wait till the next thing.
Well, you need this. All our stuff is you. Remember
Yeah,
when we
yeah.
on Click? All we were doing is all right. It was what we doing here? We on set.
Yeah. But that don't run out. We can like just post that up somewhere and
let's
just
do
let
that.
that go. You know
True
what I'm
that, true
saying? We can get some shit because there's been some moments. I love to watch a BTS behind the Clicker show. Right?
Oh no, you got one of the best. I mean, they already put yours together.
Nah,
which
that's
is funny.
That's just the slating.
That's,
I be
but
slating.
that's the great shit. She's slating, right? And she got the funniest fucking. She comes up with the funniest fucking things that everybody's just cracking up. We having a ball, man. We having a ball.
Yeah. And I was like, damn, I got to get creative because this Alpha,
Yes.
Baker,
Yeah.
Charlie, the military slang ain't getting it.
Two bad bitches.
Yeah. I love it, bro. I love when we did that. You know
That
what
shit
I'm
was
saying?
funny, and we just dying. Just imagine that on set.
And you gotta hold that.
It was JA. I was
quiet.
like, and it was for JA. I was like, for jackasses, take one.
We
Bye.
dying.
Yeah, that was good.
And she puts us at ease. Now, as an actor or as a director, as anything, the more at ease I am, the better off you'll get. You'll get whatever I need, whatever you need.
To be able to joke like that, you have to have a certain level of discipline to know what you were doing before. Anyway,
Well, you got to read the room too,
Mm-hmm.
and she could do that because she knew everybody on that set.
Because of the time spent.
Right,
So, like, when you
right.
do them little 4-day sets, yeah, you meet person first day, you don't know people, second day, all right, third day. But, like, we was on set for, like, 30 days.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
So by
that was,
time-
like, I'm still chatting up with the makeup artists and
exactly.
all that. Like, it was cool.
And we about to get another one.
Oh, man, I can't wait.
Yeah, we
I
about to
can't
get
wait. Because Parker's looking funny.
We'll get you on there. We'll
sure.
get you on there.
I'm ready.
We'll get you on there.
Yeah.
But let me get back to what you said earlier.
The DP.
difference. Now, let me ask you a question. What is the end game? What do you want to do?
The end game is to be able to basically have like I want to be able to have my own channel, own station, like to be able to program. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And really know how I want everything to look the exact same way. I want it to say me. Like when you see Revolt or you see BET, it's a
Cliff Licks.
it's a certain thing.
Okay.
So you want a production
But that's
side.
so broad. That is so broad. And I love when people say that to me because that tells me you still don't know yet because it's too broad. That's the end game, yes. But how you going to get there? By doing what? Now, by doing, you can say,
I can tell you.
huh? Go ahead,
Well,
please.
My thing with the end game would be there to, like I say, I'm acting in things, and I'm that's my strategy to getting on set is being an actor, but also being behind the camera, and like I say, being a DP, shooting, figuring out how I want to actually light my scenes. I think that's gonna give me that push to where it's a certain look that he creates.
I got you.
It's just a certain look that he
Look,
creates.
I got
with
you.
that. That's it. I'm just saying that's me.
How do you feel about jack of all trades? Because me and Cliff, we wear a lot of hats, and that's why it gets confusing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so originally I did audio production because I wanted to do a podcast. Then like I want to know like the production, like the film, all the different things. He wants to be a boss at the end all, but that's literally what it sounds like. But when he's on sets, he wants to DP, but he can also produce if he gets into that bag. How do you feel about jack of all trades? Do you think you need to coin in on a certain avenue, or because if when you spread thin, it's like, what are you focusing on? I get that, but it's like I'm saving a lot of money knowing all these different jobs. But what do I zero in on?
I do think you have to at this level be a jack of all trades. But what's this next saying after that?
Yeah, jack of all trades is a master of none, but a master of some is better than a master of none.
Exactly. Until what? Let me ask you a question. When you think of Jay-Z, what do you think of?
Drug dealer turned billionaire.
I think of rap first.
Okay. It's still. But yes, you think of rap first.
But how did he get there?
Which is the same thing.
But my whole thing.
I know where you're going.
That's fine. But my whole thing is, okay, what do you think of LL Cool J?
Sex
think
symbol.
of
Rapper first, sex symbol. When you think of, and I keep on going.
Ludacris, rapper first. But he's an actor.
But that's what I'm saying is they have to
excel at something.
They hone in on one thing, and then everything else opens up to them. I'm not saying we have to do that, because when we're at this level, at the level, that when you're first coming up, you have to wear every hat. Mm-hmm. That's how we learn. But at some point, now when people call me, they call me for two things. Well, they call me for three things. They call me to direct, they call me to write, or they call me to be a cinematographer. They don't call me to gaffer. They don't call me to grip. They don't call me for audio. They don't call me to swing.
Gotcha.
And you see what I'm saying? I know how to do all those.
I still get audio gigs too.
Yeah. But again, at this level, you have to, first and foremost, bills got to be paid.
That's what you're going to take what somebody call you for.
Bills got to be paid. But when you get to a certain place, when bills are paid, and you don't have to worry about that as much, because we always got to worry about it. Let's understand each other. Some months are better than others. So we always got to worry about it to a certain degree. But I want them calling me. When Sade calls me, Sade knows that I'm a director cinematographer. When Sade, and then that way I know.
Speaking of he's done a lot. Clap it up for Ski-Ter for doing one of the best. I've literally got what was it on?
Unsung.
Yeah, it's on Unsung, but what is it? It's an app that I don't even fucking have. I had to.
Philip, what's that?
Philo. I had to get Philo to get Unsung, and I didn't know how.
I had to get it too. So
I know Bobby Caldwell, like he produced that, not produced it. He DP'd that episode. So check that out, man. It was really a dope episode. Yeah. Rest in peace to Bobby Caldwell, man. That man was amazing. Open your eyes. What you won't do. I don't even know if y'all know, but Biggie, I learned that Biggie had with My Flame. Yep. Biggie sampled fucking "Sky's the Limit," one of his best songs.
Most all of them. He got a lot of samples. Bobby Caldwell got a lot of samples.
Even
he was
Common,
he even
Open
said,
Your Eyes.
He said he was like, if it wasn't for the rappers, that if it wasn't for hip hop, I don't know where I'd be, because they sampled a lot of his work. And but again,
and he did that. This man right here, man, Sade produced it. He DP'd that.
It was dope. But again, even with that, that came off of something free. Quick story. Wiz comes in town. Wiz says, "Hey man, I'm coming in town. I got no." Hey, this is. Let me say this, because that's my boy, and that's the reason I'm here in California. Is Wiz, Wizard from Kid and Play, the DJ from Kid and Play. Wiz. When I first came out here, I was gonna be deader in jail in DC, and he was like, "Yo man, just come west, man." And this is when they were hype. So I came out here, and I've been on tour with them, but this was a different tour. We out here, and we wild, and I was like, I'm moving to LA. A month later, I was out here. They go back to New York. Ain't that a bitch? Yeah. So anyway, but Wiz calls me, and he was like, "Hey, I'm doing a show in LA. Hey man, I need some footage of me. Will you come and just take some BTS of me?" And I was like, "Yeah, no problem." I was like, "Of course. If he calls, I don't care what whatever." And so I take I don't even know if it was a 7D. I forgot what camera I had, but it wasn't what I'm using now. But I'm going, and I'm on stage. I'm behind the stage. I'm running around. So the cat who was giving the show, he finally goes, "Hey man, who are you?" I was like, "Oh, my bad, man. I'm with Wiz. He just asked me to get some behind the scenes stuff." He was like, "Can I see your stuff?" I'm like, "Oh yeah." He was like, Isaac Taylor. Isaac Taylor says, "This is my show, and you running around here for free, and I done paid all these other people.
And they ain't got half.
Shout out to Isaac, man.
Half of it. He was like, can I get your number? Again, this is a free gig. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Be at the right place.
Yeah. So next thing you know, Isaac hits me up. He was like, he says, look, I got this Kenny Lattimore thing. Can you come do what you did before? If they use your footage, they have to pay you. I was like, yeah, no problem. So again, it was for free. But then when they used it, they had to pay me.
Yeah.
So Isaac calls me up and he goes, hey man, I'm gonna get my own show. And I would love, because I was like, look, man, I'm a director, I'm just doing this because it was my boy. And he was like, I get it. He was like, I'm gonna get my own show, and when I get my own show, I want to work with you. Fast forward 3 months. 3 months, he calls me. He was like, hey, you remember me? I was like, come on, dude, of course. He was like, got my own show. I was like, what we doing? He was like, hey, can you go down here? Can you come down here? We went to a studio. And again, it's been so gracious. He was like, I want you to have the look of the show. Of course, it's his look. But he trusted me to put me in a position to win for that show. And the show is a closer look. He came from Unsung. That's how I got to Unsung. Once we went back to Unsung, he took me from a closer look to Unsung. That's how I met Sade.
The way you telling this story, you see how you lighten up, and it's like, that's how I feel about you, man. Gave me that shot.
Yeah,
gave me that shot.
But that's what I'm saying. But it's the people. And remember, something for free. I was doing something for free. But you go and you do it 20, 25, you do 130%. Somebody noticed it. And then he gave, and to this day, I'm working with him Saturday. But I work with him all the time anyway. That's my guy. But now we're in business together because now he sees like you said earlier, how much value are you bringing?
Be an asset, not a liability.
Exactly. He sees my value, and now I know his value, and our values now align. Now we're working together.
Mission driven. Let's get this money, baby.
That's all it is.
It's the quote I heard though, but Dr. Gray's always said it: be at the right place at the right time with the right equipment, ready to concentrate. Yeah. And that's what.
Stay ready, so you ain't gotta get ready.
Yeah, stay ready. Yeah. But my biggest thing with other people is, especially today, man, nobody want to do nothing for free. They don't want it. They don't want it. And if they do it, they begrudge it.
They're gonna lackluster.
Yeah. And I don't do that. I don't do that. And that's why I fucks with hers, because she didn't do that. She came and she was prepared, and she reminded me of me. And my son is just like that too. So to get kinship, that's why everybody now, when they come in the crew, Toon is like that. When I first met Toon, Toon was like that. When I first met Eddie was like that. So that's why they're the first 4 calls I make before anybody else. Because I want that. I know if I got those 4 people on set, it's going to be a great set for me. Because we all
love each other too. Like, we all work together as well. Love Toon, love Eddie. Like,
nah, you was talking about I'm just fucking with you.
He followed Toon. He be bigging up Toon too.
I rock with Toon.
Papa Toon.
Yeah, Toon's a bad boy. Eddie's a bad boy. Yeah. I mean, and there's another thing too. And they have one thing about them, they have taught me. I called Toon the other day and said, hey, Toon, I want to do this. How do I do this? Oh, Ski, just put it. So they're always constantly teaching me. Eddie, that boy is just, he know everything.
Eddie remind me of Cliff. Like he's like a handyman.
Oh, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna problem solve. We gonna figure it out. Exactly. And that's literally him. He you never need car troubles or anything like that. Good with his hands.
That car you see me in, I built that.
Really?
I really put the whole front end on there by myself.
Dude.
The whole thing.
Oh, yeah, let him get his
smoke out. Just because I don't want to do that, but I understand.
But that's why I was like,
you know what? I got some work for you, because my godson needs his freaking car fixed somewhere.
Stuff. I got you.
I got you. I'm going to call him soon. Get out of here.
I'm telling you, he did it, man. He did it. I had to but I this is me, and I'm always going to be me. I talk big shit. I came across, I don't know why the algorithm sent it to me, but I came across a man working on a car with just his feet. And I had And I had sent it to Cliff. I was like, until you do some
They
shit
just
like
like
this, nigga, I don't give a fuck what the fuck.
Though. I can do the.
He called. I ain't talked to Cliff for 2 days, and then called me. Look what I did. I'm like, but the nigga with the 2 feet, he posted
I've
the
been
video.
missing 2 days because I've been out here sweating, working on the car. And she gonna send me some shit like, "Nigga, you ain't doing nothing for real."
I'm like, till you doing this shit with your feet, I don't want to hear none of that. You ain't changed no filter with your feet.
That's funny.
Fuck out of here.
I know I skip around a lot, so please, if I don't, if I didn't, tie up what we're
this is
talking
great.
about, please let me know, and I will tie it up. And I can't get rid of me now.
No,
so
this
I'll
is
be
great.
back.
Oh, you will? Oh, cool,
For
cool.
sure.
Because we need to get to that fish fry. We need to get to that fish fry.
Absolutely. What time is it?
It's
Oh yeah.
We an hour.
And
and
we can talk. All of us can
no,
talk.
we coming back. Now that I know that you.
I don't know how you're going to edit this, but we can.
Who edited?
Yeah.
Who edited what?
y'all just do it out?
This is right.
Oh,
Yeah.
snap.
Do we need to cut anything
No,
off? Okay,
I'm good. You know me. I don't care.
Yeah, so we here. Fucking
don't care.
Zach over here. We lost a little coverage on Ski-Ter
did?
for a little.
It's only an hour.
Huh?
It usually ended at an hour.
Oh. All right. Ski-Ter. Look, he
See,
get mad. He get mad, boy. That's the OC. That's the OC.
See that? Hey, so your battery went out?
Yeah, I just replaced it.
Oh, okay, good. Because you know me. Where the fuck is the second battery? You should put it in there.
Yeah.
No,
Ski-Ter
you
don't play.
just cut. You just cut over here.
Yeah,
whatever you do.
bro, I know. I'm gonna always give him a hard time because I want my man to be the best that he could be. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
That's all. Tough love.
I know y'all know. I ain't got to tell y'all, but y'all ain't good presence, man. I mean, and we all. My whole thing is, you were saying it earlier, the community. What community do you have? I want a community. Just today, I got a phone call. They want me to do another movie, and he was like, "Well, I know you're going to shoot with 2 cameras, so you need your crew." And I was like, "Yeah, do I have the budget for the crew?" He was like, "Absolutely." I was like, "Okay, cool. That's all I care about. If I got the budget for my crew, and we ain't gonna get rich off the motherfucker, but everybody's not gonna have to worry about rent for a while."
Damn, how I'm gonna get to the job, man. It's 30 miles to get here, 30 miles to get back. Gas like $5.30. That's how motherfuckers be calculating up. But LA is
no
LA.
doubt,
Like, no,
doubt.
kid you not.
But that's a part of it. We have to understand that. That's a part of.
I wouldn't trade it.
Yeah, but you know what? I think all of us keep on. This is why we love it. Mm-hmm. That's why we love it.
But also, I want to say this too. Like whenever, because when talking about budget. Because you said that, right? Budget is not for me to get rich or for the creators to get rich. The budget is to make the project be what it's supposed to be, correct? Mm-hmm. So,
well, here's the thing about it is, I believe in getting as much money as you possibly can. But I also believe in, putting it towards the production. I'm not going to, at this level, I say this, but I know I probably would do it. There's stuff I wouldn't take because it's not enough budget. Now I'm one of those because I came up as a
gorilla.
Exactly. Oh, I got to tell a story, and this will be the last story. No, I can't tell a story. I can't tell a story because the person will watch it and be like, "Oh, you fuck, that's bad business."
Yeah.
But put it this way, you give me any budget, we're gonna make it work.
Right.
If I can get, I know what kind of budget it is that we need. Most of these budgets, I know if they give me, $5 million, but I could do it for $1.5 million. I know I could get it for $1.5 million. But my biggest thing is, this is what happens to me all the time.
Nah, don't incriminate yourself.
No. This is no. Because my biggest thing is, I want everybody to get paid what they're worth. Right now, I'm not saying we're not getting paid what we're worth, but everybody can be bumped up to a certain degree. So
how do you feel about flipping sets? Because I literally just had that happen where people came on like it's a non-union set, then the people come on, the union came on and try to flip the set. How you feel about stuff like that? People that call in and be like, "Yeah, man.
I think what happens is they cut their nose despite their face. What happens is we're in the business to getting more jobs. I want more jobs for you. I want more jobs for you. I want more jobs for me. So if I'm calling, unless they're doing me dirty, and if they're doing me dirty, I'm not there. Hey, thank you, but no thank you. I don't need to call union and have them come and shut down the thing because that happened. That tried to happen on Click on ours.
Department called on this
Oh,
last
was it?
set I was on, and I ain't gonna lie. Department was the reason why that set was what the fuck it was, because they was building shit from, and they was like, they were thugging it out. I'm not gonna lie.
On yours, not mine.
Not yours.
Okay, but remember on ours they tried to do that. Yeah, remember the club day?
No.
Oh,
Yeah. They came. No, I thought that was just some angry person just routing.
Was it? I thought it was. But anyway, yeah. But nah. My biggest thing was
They had us vote and everything.
Yeah, they tried to do that shit. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
They had us.
You don't have to.
No, I'm saying for the last thing that I.
But
did.
I'm saying you don't have to. You're not.
Yeah, you don't have to. But they was like, "Come on out here."
Yeah.
But they voted not to flip it. But yeah.
I'm not. I want to work. I don't care about that.
And that's where everybody whole train of thought was.
Yeah, and because got to remember, 1 begets 2, 2 begets 4, 4 begets 8, 8 begets 16, so forth and so on. And we got to remember that. And I think we don't sometimes. I think we get in our own way. And it takes a lot of people to do this. So if you get one person, maybe 2 people that are disgruntled,
sit down.
You gotta go.
Sit down.
That's why when you say nepotism, that's why most of us surround ourselves with people we know that's not going to do that. I know if Eddie doesn't show up, something will happen. So I got to call him and make sure you good. Okay, this is it. And then I know how even if he doesn't show up, hey man, how can I get? I know he need the money, so how can I get him to get that day back? Mm-hmm. You know, because we got to take care of each other. People don't understand is they think we just go and get this beautiful thing on wax or on film or this and that. Hey man, I always say they don't know the arrows I take for everybody.
Yeah, that's. I noticed that you stood up for your team when
you're damn right.
He took a PA. Shout out to Kaylin. I'm sorry, Kaylin. Shout out to Kaylin, man. Kaylin Jingles. He was a PA on BGE, but somehow he got on camera swinging with them. I don't know how the fuck how, but I was the one taking out all the trash, doing the traffic guard. This nigga be over here slating and shit.
He looked at you like.
And I remember Ski-Ter coming up to one of them talking about, yo, he needs to be on the camera team or something. Right. I was like, oh, he'll go to bat for his team. That's good, but. Yeah, I'm right here. You know what I'm saying?
My whole thing is
he goes to bat for his team.
Remember, it goes back. It goes both ways. They take care of me. I got to take care of them, and everything can be negotiated. It just depends on if you want to negotiate.
Yeah, I used to be mad as hell seeing like him in the line with the camera team.
Oh, I know.
I'm like, why is this nigga eating? He in there chomping down. I'm like, bro, I done slaved.
And he laughing, and I didn't know that until afterwards. And then when they told me, I just cracked the fuck up.
Yes, right.
Because even Furley, shout out to Furley.
Yeah.
Furley was like,
that's why I met Furley at, man. Shout out to Furley. It was me, Furley, Tiffany. Oh man, it was.
Kaylin. So how did he get that? Anyway,
I don't even know how the fuck he got it.
And he got the job. And I was just like, he got to stay on my team. You know, if you know Kaylin?
Nah,
man, Kaylin's a great guy. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. And he was like, I liked him. I was like, he got to stay on my team. And he was like,
Kaylin wrecked the fucking truck.
That's the truck. Yeah.
First, no. That was the dude that we couldn't think of his name who fucked up the Rivian. But
yeah.
Damn, I forgot his name. But
Andre.
I know his name is Matia's aunt on fucking Instagram. But Kaylin, first off, these are big body trucks. We ain't got no motherfucking
nobody with a CDL on set. Not one CDL on set. This is the type of shit they be having.
Niggas don't talk about the type of work the PAs be doing, bro. They be throwing the PAs out there to the wolves. I would tell you that. Kaylin wrecked the truck. He sideswiped somebody's truck, and they come in later talking about, bringing in a little broken tail light, talking about somebody hit my truck.
I didn't know about that.
Listen, they mad at Kaylin for wrecking the truck, but it's like, how can you be mad? Like, y'all just throwing niggas to the wolves.
But that's another thing you have to have. Insurance, baby.
Yeah, man. But
Insurance
that
is the
shit was funny.
number
But
one.
ever since then, he was on camera team after that.
Yeah, we don't need you behind another wheel, nigga. We put you behind the camera, but
that's
not a
And
wheel.
here's the thing about it is, even
That
though
was the moral of
I
that
brought him
story.
on Clicker.
Yeah.
I brought him on Clicker. Remember?
you?
Yeah, remember, but I had to let him go.
Nah, I didn't remember.
Yeah, he was.
That's
there
how
for the
good
first-
I did my job.
He did.
Shit.
He did the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, I didn't remember.
Then, but I had preferences by saying, "Hey, man, if I need that spot," because my biggest thing was I was paying him to learn, and everything was discombobulated. So I was like, "Look, I need that spot," and I had told him before. I was like, "Yeah, if I need that spot, man, I'm gonna have to let you go." And he understood. But I wanted him because I like Caleb. I wanted him to, make this money while you learn from us. I said, now afterwards, I was like, you can still come, but you ain't getting paid. He ain't do that.
Yeah, see, I would have still been coming because that's how much I enjoy being on Seven Ski-Ter, and like it's a good family, man. It's a good.
We
vibe.
have fun. We have fun, and she's a part of the fun. She's half of the reason we have her fun because of her.
So we out here, but we finna wrap this up so we can get this fish
So I
fry
can
going,
show
man.
Skeeter what's down with this fish.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll let y'all know.
He talking big cash money right now, but he gonna be coming back talking about, I'm not gonna lie, fuck mom's house, never speak of it again. I'm telling you, this gonna.
Hey,
Hey, you better go in there and fry that fish and erase my strike.
Exactly. I was about to say it's gonna even you out.
All right, man. But this has been an amazing episode. Thank you again for coming on.
Another one.
And we out here.
Peace.
I just wanna freak my mind.